You're watching iCarly.
Did you read that girl's book? I'm Glad My Mom's Dead or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Jeanette McCurdy's book.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did you read it?
I listened to it. She reads the thing on audiobook, and it is. I mean, look, she's had a tough life. My hope for her is we don't hear from her, because I just want her to live a quiet, happy life. It's tough. She's lived a lot. Wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Culture Clash Friday preview show, sponsored by iCarly. Welcome. Today we are talking about tomorrow, June the 23rd, 6/23/23. We've got a bunch of vinyl. We've got a bunch of CD. And we're going to go through what some of those are right now. It's the new, right?
A lot of squares with circles inside of them.
So we're going to get started with the CDs, go through them real quick. From Merge Records, we got Cable Ties.
Cable Ties. This one I actually really dug. Kind of power poppy, kind of power punk, reminded me of the Adonis kind of.
Honestly, excuse me, you never know what you're going to get with Merge, and it's usually pretty interesting.
Absolutely.
I like that. Kelly Clarkson, you ever heard of her? Chemistry is the name of the new CD. Kelly Clarkson. Geese. We'll see this again in vinyl format, but here's Geese's 3D Country. You know who Albert Hammond Jr. is?
The guitarist from The Strokes.
You know who Red Bull Records is?
They're the record label that put this bad boy out.
I don't understand it. It's a collaboration that needed to happen, and it's making our world better.
I don't need to understand it. I'm just happy it exists.
Yep. Thanks, Albert. Military Gun, Life Under the Gun. Did you listen to this one?
I did. I was reading about them, and it sounded like, they're like a hardcore band, but it just sounded kind of like melodic hardcore and pop punk.
I was expecting to hear kind of melodic metal punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay, well, we played this game before. We could play it with Michael off stage right now. You can see it. Sorry. I'm going to say the album title. You guess the artist. Mystical, Magical, Rhythmical, Radical Ride.
Sounds like King Gizzard, but I know who it is.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely guessed right. It's Jason Mraz. Featuring the songs I Feel Like Dancing and Disco Sun. Jason Mraz, your bi boy, doing it up.
I heard somebody say, now that I know he's bisexual, the hat makes sense. So,
that's fair. I did not hear that he came out as bi, and congrats. I legit saw that album cover, and I was like, is he just, taking the rainbow? So anyway, good on him.
The Greta Van Fleet man came out as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Happy Pride.
Great. It's a great month. And happy summer, too, by the way. Tommy Prine, where does that name sound familiar? He's definitely the
Tim
son
Buckley?
of... He's definitely Tim Buckley's son. And he kind of sounds like it. This album was produced by Rustin Kelly. Any other hot takes?
Yeah, I could definitely hear, some of John's voice in him. Mm-hmm. Just, pleasant sounding, alt country type stuff.
Okay.
Willie Nelson's sister, who just passed away. Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby Nelson and Amanda Shire's collaborative album, Loving You. This has got several songs written by Willie Nelson, sung by Bobby as well. Willie Nelson featured on this. Amanda Shire's Lover.
Yeah, it sounded really pleasant. Amanda Shire's, I think she's married to Jason Isbell.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. They were our Record Store Day ambassadors this year. Vintage Trouble. None of that new trouble for y'all. We're going vintage Trouble. This looks very 90s to me.
Oh, yeah, swing revival.
Yeah. It's somehow both swing revival and boy band.
Some big bad Voodoo Daddy vibes from this.
And Mr. Ward. Mr. M. Ward. Supernatural Thing. Is that right?
Yeah.
M. Ward.
Big week for alt country type stuff. You'll see what we got coming up for you.
Yeah. Okay. So on to the records. Those are the bigger squares with the bigger circles.
The big
inside.
black circles with music on them.
There's circles in here, I promise. Ativin. Ativin, did you happen to notice, because I'm trying to remember how many years it's been since Ativin has recorded.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but this one is an older one, isn't it? Or is this a new one?
I think this is new material. This is Ativin, which I knew to be late 90s, aughts, post-emo, sludgy, slowcore band. A very early Polyvinyl Records release. And yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's Timcore.
It's Timcore.
And it sounded good. I dug this.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna skip ahead one just to go with one that I think is it is similar vibe.
Very related.
New reissue of this record. What's the title of this one?
Near Life Experience. Great name for a record.
Mm-hmm. Anything stand out here?
I listened to this one. I also listened to the one that came out on Record Store Day. This one sounded like it had a little more like maybe a little bit of country influence. Reminded me of like some songs Ohio and stuff like that. A little bit slowcore.
Wow, not surprising that that's one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, week. I really dug that one as well.
Shocking.
Speaking of shocking,
wow, 6 CDs and 3 Blu-rays.
Whoa.
That's what you get in this box.
You should have warned me, man. That was heavy.
Also potentially coronavirus in there. You never know.
You never know. Honestly, he's got nothing on my boy Van Morrison. He's probably my favorite anti-vaxxer.
That's true.
But yeah, he's Eric Clapton. This is his legendary run at the Royal Albert Hall from 1990 and 91. He's playing Layla. He's playing Knocking on Heaven's Door. He's playing Cocaine. He's playing all the hits.
Piano Man.
Yeah, and Don't Go Breaking My Heart, I think, is on this one as well.
Yep. He's playing Rosalita. Okay. Copeland, Beneath Medicine Tree. This is, I believe, like a 20-year anniversary. Certainly an aughts band that I was listening to in and out of high school. Were you?
I was not. I was like 9, and I was probably listening to the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that's probably cooler. Yeah, that's it. There you go. You want to speak that one into the mic?
Absolutely, yeah. This one coming from the World Corner. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Coro cum Chelaalapi?
Chelaalapi.
Yeah, definitely getting some good summer vibes on this one. Some nice electronic beats.
Were you describing this, or was I inferring kind of palatable world music?
Yeah, definitely. I could see if you're not too familiar with world stuff, this could be a gateway for you possibly.
Yeah. All right, cool. You want to pronounce that one?
Oh, beautiful. No.
Great.
Duster Man.
Duster Man.
Speaking of slowcore, the Duster Man made a soundtrack. I really dig this one. Kind of a post 9/11 release.
Yeah, I talked about post 9/11 malaise.
Malaise, yes.
Remember that? Remember post 9/11 malaise?
We're living in a post 9/11 world, honestly. But yeah, really solid. If you dig Duster, you'll dig this. Some acoustic guitars on this thing.
Yep.
I will definitely be spinning this more this week.
I think speaking of probably things you'll spend more this week, coming from former Twerps member.
Yeah. Martin Frawley, also really dug this one. Kind of just some nice, mellow, Wilco-esque, indie rock. Maybe, I don't know, it's a big week for, country and alt country, and there's definitely some of that influence.
Speaking of which, there's a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Does that qualify it?
Yeah, this is automatically country.
Great.
Geese? Goose? Is it Geese or Goose?
This one's Geese.
This one's Geese.
Yeah.
I get them confused.
Yeah, there's also a popular Goose band, The Geese, I'm familiar with. This is just Geese. That's Geese. CD, vinyl. Okay.
Heavy hitter for this week.
I'm pumped about this one. We all agree that the hype sticker promoting the 2.9 out of 10 star Pitchfork review is apt. Boy, did I listen to that on CD quite a lot in the early aughts.
Oh,
And
sweet. It comes with the Ghost Boobs EP.
Ghost Boobs EP. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to rattle off a couple more track titles from that album for us?
Let's go for it. Titties Bounce. Cottonmouth BJ.
Yeah. Burger Baby.
You made me gay. Pussy
Burger Baby's got a
thrusts.
pretty great music video, if I do recall. So that's my recommendation. Burger Baby music video by Gravy Train, 4 exclamation marks. Yeah, Hello Doctor.
On
Finally
Kill
being
Rockstar
reissued.
Records.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Fela.
Yeah.
I think probably inspired by Sean Kuti's appearance on Janelle Monáe's recent album. That's probably why we're getting this Fela Kuti reissue.
Yeah,
What do
who
you
is
think?
this guy?
Yeah.
But yeah, classic world record. Definitely if you're looking for that gateway into like African and world music, he's the guy to go with.
Yep.
This is the album to go with. Just great summertime vibes for this one.
We've always got great stuff in the Fela Kuti section of our world area. Don't look too closely at this one. Or
Censored.
do. This is for you.
This is for me?
This is for you.
This is for
This is
me.
your record.
Yeah.
You made it.
I made this album. It's funny, this guy, he's actually wearing my shirt right now. Pretty
Show
cool.
it. Come on, show it.
Welcome to Michael's Corner, the section of the show where Michael
I'm
comes
Michael.
on.
I don't even think you're on screen. that's the camera.
This is the shirt.
This is the shirt. This is the band, Model Actress. Really great stuff. I heard somebody describe this as daughters if they were unproblematic.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's Torch. Shot.
yeah, shout out Torch.
She get credit.
But yeah, this awesome record. I got to thank my boy Michael for turning me on to this.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely one of my favorites. Is it this year? This is this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slowly
it came
turning
out
me more-
earlier this year, sold out right away, and we finally are able to get some more in stock on the light or clear blue vinyl. This is boy, you hear about this kind of record every day. It's a Kentucky native Korean American blues artist. Again.
A little bit too much over-representation, if you ask me.
Honestly, truly. This is cool from Easy Eye Sound. They have a really good string of country and modern folk albums that are really solid.
Yeah, I really dug this. You know, just a great melange of like blues and, you know, folk, country, all that stuff just kind of coming together.
Nat Myers. Okay. Boy, are we excited about this. The Perfumed Garden, A Hymn to Love. John, I'm just going to read this. I don't know
Yeah.
any better way to sell it,
I
right?
couldn't find it on Spotify.
The original 1968 album of Chitra Nyoji reading passages from the 15th century Arabic sex manual, The Perfect Garden, accompanied by a sitar-led band and a translation of the complete book featuring the female gaze, passion, and photos of the artist. This is a full-on box. Sorry, I guess you can show it off there.
Yeah, it's
but
like a cardboard box, but it's like, you know, the art and everything's on there.
it has the original Arabic sex manual included.
Hell yeah.
So get that and have a great weekend on Culture Clash.
Oh, that new Machine Gun Kelly.
New Machine Gun Kelly's here.
Oh, wait, no, it's Portugal the Man.
Yep. Seems like a little bit of a shift in artwork and tone. Did you get to hear any of the singles on this?
A shift in artwork, but it still sounds like Portugal the Man. I was like, is he like going into like the pop punk like revival
Yeah.
thing going on? But no,
Portugal the Man.
I've been seeing that everywhere. That
What is this,
little guy.
their like 8th album? Might be more than that.
I somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I think it's about 8 records.
Portugal the Man, still the misogynist at heart, I guess, right? What about Portugal the Woman?
Portugal the Woman. Power Trip. You know, it's that time of the year. It's just turned summer. You know, it's time for cut off sleeves and cheap beers, and it's time for crossover thrash. You know, Legends Power Trip. Recorded at the peak of their powers in 2018 live in Seattle. I listened to the singles off of this thing, really good, you know, just really solid. They're a band that like I got into right when they we're starting to end, sadly because of Riley's death, but I would have liked to seen them grow a lot more. Looking forward to checking this out more.
Yeah, good moment in time, 2018. We Deja Vu, am I right? Tommy Prine. This time it's a vinyls.
It's a bigger circle inside of a bigger square.
Oh boy, Deja Vu again. Bobby Nelson and Amanda Shires.
Where have I seen this before?
Is this on white vinyl?
Yes,
white vinyl. The white vinyl version of the vinyl version. Super Violet.
Super Violet.
Featuring members of the Sidekicks and Saint Seneca. Color vinyl. You can move on to Swans. I know that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah. Swans, new one, The Beggar. First one in maybe like 4 or 5 years. Includes a download for the epic 44-minute track, The Beggar Lover 3. I've listened to the singles off this thing, really digging it. I'm a huge Swans guy. They've definitely been like going in a more like chilled out direction, not as heavy and abrasive as some of their stuff.
Okay.
And I dig it. I will definitely be picking this up.
All right. Maybe that's an inroad for me.
If I can get it out of the rectangle.
Okay, on Eco Mix, or as I once said, E-Comics vinyl. Again, this M word. We should, let's take a moment to talk about the features, because M Ward's going double platinum with all these features. He's got First Aid Kit, Shovels and Rope, Nico Case, Scott McMicken, I believe of Dr. Dog, and Yim Yames. Yim Yames. You believe that?
Wow.
Last record in the crate, alphabetically, the Watson Twins. Remember the Jenny Lewis and the Watson Twins record? I do.
I don't.
It's
sadly.
okay. I do enough for both of us, but it's really good. It's a really good pairing, and that was what put the Watson Twins on the map for me, and I expect for a bunch of people. But you hear any of that? I imagine just super pleasant.
Yeah.
Dual female vocal.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Watson
twins.
Twins. True or false? Twins have kind of a weird dynamic on the whole, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're a twin, please tell me that I'm wrong, and I'm sorry.
Also, like, just like siblings and music in general, always like usually clashing, but when they work, it works.
That's true. There's a magic when it works. We're just vamping. This is the end of the show. Thanks so much. Tomorrow is Friday, June 23rd, 2023. We'll have all these new releases and maybe even more, as well as a bunch of stuff. Restocks hitting our bins for the first time in a while. And yeah, other than that, we got the air conditioning cranking.
It's conditioning the air in here, so come on in, cool down, get some cool jams.
Yep. Grab a spicy water from our fridge. Grab a Bucci Mama kombucha. And,
maybe even a Juggalo juice if there's some left.
That's true. There might be. There will be tomorrow if there's not. Okay. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you watching and appreciate seeing you here at Culture Clash Records.
Always.
.com.